Hello everyone, welcome back to Mo For Us Does Not Have a Problem. How is everyone? I hope you're all doing well today. The starting scene screen is done by Brady. Check them out, link in the description below. And then if you don't mind, check out GX Season 1 with you. Greatly appreciate it. And now, we're back to For Us Does Not Have a Problem. So we got for a little Justice Hunter's mini box, Magnificent Mavens, and Alliance Insight booster box. Hopefully the Alliance booster box is not what it was last time. But we get started with Justice Hunter since that is the most recent set. I don't know why this is so big, because it's only 4 packs. Why is that so big? I am upset about them not having Whippo as a field center. That is ridiculous that is that big. But here's the field center. I'm trying to open this up, sending for code. There we go. Oh, I actually kind of like this. I kind of like the transparent background. One of the dragon tails. I like how the freaking field center is like standard card size, but not, actual Yugioh. Oh, so they announced a bunch of like Avatar, Velaz, and Band of Magic cards. The collector, for those who don't know, Magic has like normal booster boxes and a collector one to get like more high like rarity cards. But collector one is always almost $2,000 pre-order sale. Wow. Drago Tail Lucas. So we got a field center card. That's actually kind of funny. Well, that's been probably because packs were just free flowing in there, basically. But that's ridiculous, and Magic needs to do a better job. Well, to be fair, the product isn't out yet, but still, the fact that people are like buying it at like $900 like some odd dollars is ridiculous. Jack in the Hand, Super Well. Although it was a Well, I'm not sure if I have as a Super from this set or not. I don't think so. So I'd take it. But yeah, I'm not, yeah. Makes me not want to get into Magic, really. Honestly, that's ridiculous. I know that's like, yeah, but like one example, but still. Dragotail Flame, I believe that's also like a will, but can be a super. I don't think I pulled it, but yeah, I did. I'm not sure if I have that as well, so let me just leave that up. Okay, if I could get that one Ultra K9 card, that'd be great. No, I don't. Well, Yummy Amusement Mulligan. Well, I mean, we got one Ultra. I'm not sure if I don't think I have a Dragon Tail. No, I do not. So we did get a new Ultra, so that's appreciated. And the Supers, I'm not sure. It's like I don't remember how the what wells I had Supers are not too much. But Mavens has a bunch of good reprints. It has the cheesy cards, which we don't talk about, and just a bunch of good reprints, and plus sleeves. But it's very helpful for them. But yeah, that's all the packs for Maven. So one of the Sky Striker cards, more so. I think this was, if I'm not mistaken, but this looks like the first major reprint of so stuff for the TCG. It would get like what, the next major reprint very good band card, and oh no, oh shit! Okay, that's one of the fail whales, so I'm not sure how well... Yeah, you can kind of see on camera. I was about to say, that looks like a real ultra... Oh, a secret. Awesome. Okay. That's my second probe. Because I did get one from my display box of Toon Kingdom. Back in the day. But yeah, hold on. Leave that up. That's an awesome probe. So yeah, you could get like fair royalty for this. This royalty is only in this set and King's Coat for the God cards in that set. So that's an awesome poem. Cause I take more impoems. I'm definitely wanting glow on my impoems. Goes in match. Shoot, I was not. That caught me off guard. I didn't even remember what I was talking about. But that's definitely need pickup. Scott Striker 8 Zeke. So Strike. Especially if I get another one, that'd be weird. Dark Sword Token. I don't think I've ever seen this from this set. Dark Sword Token. I don't remember. It's like I remember the G-Golem token and the Sky Striker token, but not that. Interesting. Okay, so Alliance Inside Booster Box. Let's hope it's not funky like the last one. If we can get any color sentry from this, because that's what I'm really hunting, because I didn't pull any color sentry from the set yet. Oh, any hails, Malice hails, because I, for whatever reason, have not bought my playset. Oh, I really don't need a playset anymore. I need Timo. Oh, we're starting off with a super. D-Bell Vengeance as a super. I mean, as a super secret. I'm pretty sure I have that away, so I'm not bothering sleeping up too much. Dragova, clan site puts a look. Well, it's basically it's blue eyes, suppose. Basically. In theory. Am I gonna get cocky if I put a secret first hand? And then thinking, oh, we could get a color sentry. Maybe. Man, these are whipping so easily. Fallen Angel of a Golden Load as an Ultra. Man, we're getting I think this is an apology for what happened last box. He was just the Ultra and Secret Huawei. You don't question it, just accept the fact that you gang them. It's like, yes, so. Oh, shoot, skip. But Flash of Humanity as a super. Okay, it's like I thought I had a code sentry fill from how it was shining, but I don't think so, yeah. But I want Sable Dragon as a super. Pokemon Worlds finishes up tonight, so I'm expecting some kind of ZA news tonight. Who knows? Oh, shoot. I skipped! But fair with Regius. Good for Dragon Maids. And Branded. I mean, Branded did just get their own version of Powers. Which, if a deck wasn't fun enough to play against. Not saying that I ain't outs to the deck, but still. Let me complain. Let me raise my fist to the sun. For clouds. Ancient Fairy Life Dragon as a super. That's what kind of sucks about getting your high rarity pulls back to back. Just gonna be a bunch of supers. Mizuwagi Magnetama as a super. I mean, we've seen these commons plenty by now, honestly. I don't feel bad just kind of banning them out. Okay, equip the Dragon Move of Catastrophes. I bought that as part of my Dragon Maid deck, but so I do not have one in Z Bindum. I know that for a fact. Come. Tiki Peace, Fish and Bits, we're gonna sway him. Wet Eyes, Metal Claw, Dragon. Okay. No, yeah, no Koa Sentry. I connect. I like how it, again, I feel like I mentioned, but I like how it has winning and lightning on the card, but we don't have an archetype in the game yet. But, well, lightning's with the spoilers and, oh sure, I accidentally just showed the super. Now whereas Mill Claw Dragon. Well, like, lightning got the spoil archetype, and then Windy had like the airplane stuff. Drones with Blood Sharpo. That's my gut instinct to say, but it isn't drones. I forgot what it was called exactly. And now I have a Minsakagi. Effect monster. But it'd be nice to get those eventually, someday, maybe. But who? Oh, we got something. Regalia's Archfiend as a secret. I think I have that. See, I know I got the code Century of that in Japanese, but I think I do have an English copy of that code. I think. Don't quote me on that. Toxic Boxfish as a super. He's toxic and he's a box. He's a squirrel, that's it. He's a squirrel. Ton of Sunshine, we're gonna William. Alexa, the glorious Gone Land. That's a super. Okay. You'll need 2 Ultras from this box. No, well, we got something. Julian the Cursed Thunder God as an Ultra. Okay. Taking place. Vicious Claws. Ogre Stars Fierce Poppy. Poppy? I don't know. Probably mispronounced that, like I do typically. Okay. We're getting down to the wire. Can we pull them? It's like, it doesn't even matter what Koa Sentry is. Honestly, I just want to pull a Koa Sentry from the set. Especially since it's so cheap. Abduction. Sometimes you gotta abduct if I can. Okay. Simple Spurs, Fetching Bids, MTs, Steams, Staple Swords, Organius Code. I feel like I've pulled so many of that card. That might be up to my imagination. But I feel like I have, like, I can build a boat out of them. I mean, to be fair, I feel like I did use my luck on Mavens, so I don't suspect who I beat Griffin as super. I don't suspect we all can get anything out of Alliance Insight. If I do, that'd be fucking insane. Okay, Saga of Ventress is like, I saw it. Okay, we still need 1 Ultra. If I would be in this and Sealy. Oh shit. That's awkward. Very awkward. That just fell apart. Okay. Oh, just skipped it. Regalia's load as an Ultra. Yeah, no Koa Sentry have Alliance Insight. It evades me once again. But Again, I can't really complain since we got one of Feral Whales, I believe that's what this technically is called, for Mavens. So, yay. Okay, so we are gonna switch over to Ace Attorney now. That's actually wild. I mean, it does happen, of course. You get lucky, but man, I'm actually curious how much that is. Hold on, gonna look up real quick. PCG player. Black. What's the... so... Jim? Searcher of Chaos. That's just redundant. Searcher of Chaos. Secret Farewell, that's what it's called. That's about a $55 card now. The cheapest you can get. Okay, not bad. That's fun little pull. It's like, I know the Ultras are way more expensive of Ultra Farewells because that's Yope. Now why is that more? I don't know. You don't ask me. I don't know. It makes no sense. I mean, it makes sense because it's, you know, not available over here, but still. It's like, here's just a bunch of, not nonsense, but here's a bunch of shiny pop that you can't really get, I guess. Oh, God. So for the 8 years I've been playing Dokkan, I've finally managed to get max level. So that means no free stamina refills anymore, which sucks. Okay, you don't want to go full screen. No, you're just being difficult. Weird. I'm probably gonna reset my computer after this. Oh well. And I don't hear any sound. Cool. That's great. Oh, that's way delayed. Let me exit out. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. Okay, yeah, we did start investigation a tiny bit. See what? The parts flow me. I hear thoughts at once. It was only yesterday Vasosky-san was in cooked, and we were dispelling doubts about his innocence. And now the very next day, the man has bad luck. With the more of the man's own address, may well be up though. It seemed to us at the time, but we soon discovered it was worse than we thought. What on oath? Oh my, the gentleman's deceased, without question. He's dead! Locomotive steward, Mr. Nadaho Esquire. Mr. Naosume. Oh, why? Why is this happening? Why to me? I've only just got out of court. Yesterday, I'm finally home after 2 days of misery. When I woke up to the next day to this, no early boat should catch a worm like this. I would assume a dead worm is better than no worm in a boat. Worm for worm without wiggle. I see you in high spirits again this morning, Mr. Mustache. Ah! Not for horrible Holak Shones. Shoo! Shoo off! Show yourself a dough. I never invited you. Wow, tell us how you really feel. Mr. Shomes came with us. I'm quite sure he'd be able to help you, Mr. Nazume. I'm entirely at your disposal, Mr. Mustache. What can I do for you? Ugh. Here we are, away. Busybodies. Yeah, but us. I expected Wegerson. What a pleasant surprise. Pleasant, is it? Gives me heartburn every time I see your face at a crime scene, Jones. Ah! I deduce, Spectre, your heartburn is resolved your excessive consumption of fried food. Good morning, Inspector. This is a crime scene, don't go touching anything. Oh, good morning to you too, Sunshine. Not much, to look over though for now. Oh, I said hands off, you can mess up my crime scene. Oh no, I just wanted to look, that's up. No chance, I know you can't. You just mess it up by looking at it. Someone's in a bad mood. There's certainly some bad air on here, isn't there? What? Okay. Yeah, let's talk to the Spectre. So, Spectre. What's the victim's name? Who was he? Mr. William Shamespeare. I love the name. He was a lodger here. As you can probably tell, he was an actor. A bit of a dead loss, as perhaps, or just dead. Mr. Shamespeare. It was the landlord, Mr. O'Gob, in the lodge, and Mr. Nosme who found him. So didn't waste wise as you try. So Gob got away and kicked the door down. But does Mr. Gob have a bad leg? Oh yeah, you're right though. It was that Japanese hunchback over there who actually did the kicking. Really? Sosuke-san? Hey, that surprised me too. To kick down a door is very impressive. The victim was pretty hard up, it seems. Even done some time for petty crimes. He had no money, no place to go, and no friends. His only acquaintances were the people in his house. Miserable life, and a miserable end to it. So what exactly is Mr. Nosmaster doing here? He's not involved in the investigation, so you should have sent him away from the crime scene. Well, I'm not saying it's because the fellow looks odd or anything, or that he acts suspicious, but I thought it would be prudent to take a statement from book. Cohabited. You need to say cope with the didn't you? Yeah, call him out, it's bullshit. Oh dear. Mr. Nosme appears to be under suspicion again. It only seems that way. He does just come across as an off foe, doesn't he? Poor man. How unfortunate. Anyways, I can't say much till the coroner gets here. But I don't think the feather's been gone that long. The body's still warm. Even if the Spectre will allow it, I don't think I can bring myself to touch a dead body. Well, a terrible thing to have happened. It's only been 3 days since I was arrested for Vincent payment outside. And then having finally gained my freedom, it starts happening all over again. Endless existence of excruciating existence experience. So the victim lived here on the ground floor. Your room's just one story up, isn't it? Yes, that's right. In a way, we were neighbors, I suppose. So did you know the victim? Were you friends? Why are you silent? What's the matter with Sosuke's son now? It was an innocent enough question, wasn't it? What does he seem so shaken about? Well, I suppose he wasn't a complete stranger. But did he ever invite me to his room? Never! On my honor, I swear it. When extreme reaction, he was here. 100%. You're probably wishing you never asked now, aren't you, Mr. Nadaho? When we found him here, I thought we should, which is why I sent word asking you to come. Through that expector over there. Yes, Mr. Chomes, you having fun over there? Mr. Chomes, what are you doing? Ha! You need to only use hope to know, my dear fellow. Investigating naturally. There's nothing natural about my pose. Mr. Chomes, have you made some miraculous discovery? Patience, my dear madam, patience. We have not been in this room 5 minutes. I feel like we have been in this room for more than 5 minutes, but hey, what do I know? So far, I'm introduced what actually happened. My goodness! But, isn't that everything we need to know, Mr. Chomes? I mean, that would help. Never you proposed the idea. I believe one could indeed see it that way. At the present time, I should draw two inconceivable conclusions. Before there was a physical struggle here last night in which the victim fought for his life. Ah! Ah! We're all screaming. Mr. Nasame? What's wrong? Is something Mr. Chum said somehow significant? No, don't mind me. The guy was here. No, you kind of a suspect. It's kind of hard to forget about you. And my second conclusion is that there was a poison lingering in the area last night. So I passed the victim's slips. Nonsense! Oh, that's a new sprite. Oh, Mr. Natsume, why are you reacting so extremely over there? No, please. Pretend I'm not here. You make it so hard, though. Invisible, inevitable, inscrutable, unscrutable, insignificant. Impossible to ignore. You must tell us everything, Mr. Chum. Spare no details. Well, of course. Let the throughout tragedy before us unraveled by my great deductions. Present for your pleasure in 2 acts. You have heard some truly astounding great deductions from Mr. Chomes. We have. No doubt this will be no exception. What miracles will be unfolded before their eyes this time? So I've been rewatching Yugioh as I'm building my Mario Kid Zeus because, well, it's free on YouTube. And it's still super weird to me that it didn't start off with like an actual like backstory. They just throw you onto the file. Which it works for the most part, but the first episode's like definitely need a second like episode to help supplement the power. And like you get little details here and there from like, you know, of course the following episodes, but like I wouldn't say the first episode's a mess, but like how Xena operates is very not clear, and because it makes it seem like he reacts to human emotion, but that's definitely not the case for Xena. So I think in that regard, the first episode kind of does an job, but hey, that's what they get for deciding to throw you in the file. So my dear fellas, for your delight and wonder, let the cone rise. For a whole lot of shows, logical reasoning spectacular. Act 1. Carefully is opposition of the victim reveals us the events that transpired in this discorrelate room last night. From every month of a deceased clearly indicates the use of poison. Next to the victim, we notice a large dining plate which contains, you will observe, one half-sizable ball of soap. Meaningful? Indubitably. Was soap set so purposely set upon the dish, like the victim's last supper? In fact, yes. Could we the man was about to eat it? Of course, the folk reveals the answer. It appears the young man's appetite was his undoing. Taking off and performing his calorie, the victim engaged in a deadly battle for his life. Yet struggle against his hunger was in vain, for in the end he can resist devouring of a sickly feast. And man, if the man was so hungry he had to eat soap, I would have given my own $5. Would have gone, well, today's money $5 would have taken far back then. But London's foul soup is besmirched by foul poison. Yes, the victim's life was claimed by poison that tainted the contents of the plate. The soap and the lava above the young man's mouth are too perfectly matched to have known. The cause of death is clearly intoxication and due to excessive indigestion of soap. Yeah, be careful, parents, when you wash your kid's mouth out with soap. You can be Mr. Shamesbill over them. Although personally, I have a great interest in the taste of foul candelax, of course. Don't do that. Because death indefinable, we proceed to Act 2. We'll respond to the next question. Was this suicide or murder? The audience will recall the death occurred during the victim's last supper. Did the man die and die alone? The single tiny cup suggests the answer. To draw conclusions to such meager evidence would be foolish, however. Someone. But careful criminal could have obscured his own cup to cover up his track. Well, allow me to lift the veil of doubt, my dear fellow. Indeed, what reveals the answer, of course, is the broken lock. First open now, time of instance, the store was locked. And the soap key was in the victim's pocket. Good to know. In other words, the victim consumed the poison, he must have been alone. Alone with his inferior soap, from her hands wafted an inferior smell. And with that acetate aroma leaning up there, the victim met his end in tragic solidarity. We can take comfort in the fact that his soul was well cleansed on its way to the hereafter. With soap. It was cleansed with soap. Yeah, but doesn't seem correct. There's one thing, Mr. Sholmes. You're disposed to identifying just one thing on you, Mr. Nothope. Pray, what concerns you? Well, no matter how hungry he was, do you really think the man was eating soap? Sometimes people are desperate. It's quite apparent that this man had barely a penny to his name. It's a curious thing, but one suggests that soap can suddenly appear quite irresistibly appetizing. How extraordinary. In truth, I've tried a little soap myself in the past. Why? You've eaten it, you mean? My dear fellow, it was some time ago now. My postulation was that it would cleanse my gut. And did? Yeah, I want to see the scientific proof of that clean gut. As I was in agony on the floor and spiritual contents of my stomach, yes, I believe it did. But experience taught me a valuable lesson. Soap is quite poisonous. It has an unappealing taste and leads to great discomfort. And someone, I can't recommend it. Believe me, I wouldn't eat it even if you did. There's something that troubles me as well, actually. Oh, what is that? Mr. Nasame. Yeah, he's been shaking like a poor picture the whole time. I couldn't help noticing him showing a quivering out of the corner of my eye. Almost as if Mr. Trump's deductions touched a nerve somehow. Nonsense. Well, that clenched teeth episode didn't last. I think, judged by Mr. Nasame's reaction, great detective deductions may need some gentle corrections in order to reach the actual truth. Yes, Mr. Shone's observation and deductions are sometimes a little too sharp. He has a tendency to hit the nail on the side of the head and drive out obtuse anger. He won't be obtuse in IQ. When he does that, he fails to... It falls on us to straighten things out. Alright then, let's see what we can do. Yes, we must pick up the keywords in Mr. Shone's quite brilliant deductions and discreetly exchange them for something that makes a little more sense. If we can do that, I'm sure we will have what Mr. Shone's meant to say in the first place. In that case, are you ready for the second performance of the day? Yeah? Once again, my dear fellows, for you continue to lie and wonder, but the current wise. For Hollock Sholmes, Logic and Reasoning Spectacular, Act 1. Give our observation of victim reviews to us about events that transpire in this corner. Oh, what is this? Well, you can't deny a photo applies for men who's eating something or about to eat something. Yes, that's true. I wonder if I were to decide to eat some soap, I would prefer to use a fork than attempt it with chopsticks. And of course, only half a bar of soap is left on the plate, because, you die. But there might not be some other explanation. Something, some material that proves why another man would eat some soap. Look, there's more soap on the floor here. Mr. Shameston must have really loved that stuff. Can't stop the man from eating soap. Let's not jump to conclusions, Mr. Naha. Look closely at the soap. Do you see that it would fit together perfectly with all ball on the table? What could that be? I think the two halves of the same ball that broke apart. Both. Could it be that the man was about to eat it? Of course. Well, a piece of soap reveals handsome. It belongs to the other half of soap on the table and shows the victim was not eating soap at all. Well, it's obvious, really, for no depths of hunger could drive any man to attempt to eat soap. I mean, you never know. The man could be that hungry. But it begs the question of how the man was poisoned. Because there's no signs of food on the table. Excellent observation, Mr. Naho. And one of the flourishes with them, so we seek. The London sour soap is bemised by foul poison. I mean, man wants to push for soap theory. Well, I love the man push for soap theory. Sometimes you gotta push for soap theory. Plus, subjective men like for soap when I haven't ate. If soap in London is that popular, I don't think I want to be washing my hands with it. But there's no signs of food in this room at all. Because food is not the only thing that passes people's lips, isn't it? If victim didn't eat the soap, then what did he eat? Okay, the fork is not gonna resolve, I don't think. Mr. Nadaho, I don't think it's helpful to continue with this line of reasoning if a gentleman have particular tastes. Sartor has such a gentle way of words, but I know I'm being told off. Yeah, she's telling us off. Guess the teacup is the next thing to expect. Yes, a Western vessel for serving infusions dry tea leaves. It's a teacup, Mr. Nadaho. As you well know, stop pulling on arrows. It's really empty. So we always thought the victim wasn't eating soap when he died. However, there's a significant evidence that checks that he was drinking tea. My thoughts exactly.
Take that!
Yes, victim's life was claimed by the person inside the teacup. Indeed, cups have vessels of shows of posing, practicing posers all over the country. It appears that this victim drank every last drop. There's no sign of food anywhere in the room. Which leads us to the immutable conclusion. The cause of death was clearly intoxication due to ingesting poison contained in this teacup. Yeah, we solved the case. Yeah. Okay. The Western vessel of infusing hot drinks again. So heavily featured on the deduction supplement. Yes, we can imagine that shortly before his death, Mr. Shamesville was having a drink of tea. It would be nothing remarkable about that. But what troubles me is Mr. Natsume's reaction when he heard Mr. Sholmes suggested it. There's more to this deduction, it seems. Was it so? Okay. Oh, there's another teacup. Man die, dine and die alone? Without teacup checks for answer. Yes, there was 2 teacups in this room all along. Oh, no, once this is a strong indication of the victim's last supper. There was a guest present. At the very least, we could say now 70. Was someone else? Okay. Taken to you as a victim? Oh, what? What are you talking about? Oh, unbelievable, unjustly, unreasonable. Draw a conclusion on such meager evidence would be foolish, however. Okay. You mean to say you know exactly who was in this room at the time of the victim's death? Indeed, what reveals the answers of spoken law. I'm not sure I like where this deduction is going on now. Before it's too late to go back on the hurricane days of eating too much soap. Back in the good old days. But the identity of a guest who was here last night when the victim was passed away, something I have a very bad feeling about. We can try to ignore your feelings, but we can't ignore the truth, Mr. Naruto. No, I suppose not. Time to look around again. At first glance, it almost seems like this room are the midship station costumes. Overlook these 3 books of which niche. Wonder what they're all. Let's see. Towers Weed. Huh. Don't very sound familiar. Wait, I'm sure I've heard these towers before. Could be just an incredible coincidence, but the exact same 3 books that Mr. Nasri purchased the other day. What? Yes, the day of our unfortunate incident when Mrs. Green was stabbed. So Ski-san just had a bookshop and bought from. That's why. Now these towers are here in this room with victim. Yeah, Mr. Nasri claims to have never been here before. What does this mean, do you think? I really don't know what to make of it.
Take that!
Indeed. What reveals the answer, of course, is the power of familiar books. No, it's quite so. It's not a mere coincidence these 3 towers are here in this room. It's ink to the truth. Ah! Mr. Nasme, you purchased these books 4 days ago at a secondhand shop. But that's just a coincidence. Bullshit. In that case, you'd be able to bring the same 3 towers from your own, will you not? This very moment. No, never, non-negotiable. You can't bring your own copies here. It proves that 3 books, in fact, are yours. I purchased these books 4 days ago and returned to your lodgings when you were arrested the very next day. So you could conceivably have bought books here on that evening, but you never mentioned that. In other words, you can only buy these books, 3 books here to the victor's room. After your trial. I mean, I like that they did the different poses. Last night, having returned to your lodgings after the trial concluded at Burberry. And showed there's only one possible conclusion. The victim died here in his room last night without poisoning. And the same last night, the victim had a vessel. And that vessel was you, Mr. Sosuke Nasame. This concludes the final act of Hollock Chum's great deduction. I think that was the quickest one yet. Which I guess I'm thankful for. I like the Crunchyroll for whatever reason couldn't post for new episode of Rascal this week, but legal sites could. Not again, not again, not again! Not again! Well then, Mr. Natsume. I repeat that you can't occupy me down the yard. Again. But wait! Hold your hoses, yes? Door, key, lock, entry, exit. Entirely impossible. He's so flustered. He's being even more strange than usual. Why do you think that's an alibi? You could have just made a copy. You live in the same building after all. You have had plenty of opportunity, I'm sure. But... Misery me! Sorry, sir. You're getting your chance to give yourself a story later. Facts speak for themselves, Mr. Mustache. Ugh. You... Horrible Hollock Sholmes! He really found himself an arch rival now, hasn't he? Well, as self-proclaimed... Well, he self-proclaims as a one-sided rivalry, of course. Come on, no dilly or dallying. Outside, it's a carriage waiting. Look at what I'm doing, Mr. Naruto Esquire. I never imagined I'd be in this position again. But... You have to help me, please, please! I'm innocent! Oh, I understand. We come to your cell later and talk about it. One more thing. Oh, yes? My poor little cat. Please give him breakfast for me. Gotta feed the cat. And so... His evil code's still apparently unbroken. Sosuke's-san found himself again, the primary suspect in a murder case. Thanks to the inquiring conduction of the great... I mean, we helped him. My dear fellow, honor belongs to you. Yeah, he's correct! Let's not steal the spotlight from... let's not shine by light away from us. Well, at least that means Inspector Gregerson's no longer here. We can examine the crime scene now in more detail. Yes, that's right, and of course. What? Have you forgotten what the Inspector mentioned before? We have a landlord, Mr. Gobb, who discovered Mr. James' spill? Mr. John Garber, yes. I expect we can still find him sitting in his room on top of the floor as usual. Well, we must remember to go and talk to him later then. Okay. What's this? It looks like a part of an envelope, I think. Yes, I think you may be right. Perhaps it was turned off when the letter was open. Is that significant? Well, it's a little out of place, perhaps. When you look around the room, it's just down below. Of the rest of the envelope, in fact, is though. Oh, she's right. Yeah, he'll have a turn off and of an envelope. You'd think that would be in the trash instead. It just strikes me as unusual. I agree. We better take this just in case. Look at these extravagant and bright costumes. Somehow they look out of place in this room with his grim, shady going-ons. This one looks like a king's attire. A king. I always dreamt of being a king. Oh, I think you'd be more suited to be a Fulo or daimyo or such like. With a Mage top knight, every Japanese man wishes to have a Mage. Oh, you look wonderful with this one. You already have a sword. Can you imagine what we'll have her walk around the streets of London with a Chapman and a sword? I'm sure you'd be very heavily discriminated against. As we've seen from the outside, this window is completely bricked up. A visitor with a formal window tax for what's had to pay. What a strange thing they used to tax a great... You'd be surprised. I mean, making people pay for the number of windows they had in property is extraordinary. It's heartbreaking to think of a poor having to brick up windows to... I know, exactly. Terrible. Oh, what is it, Miss Sato? If you look closely, there's a number of bricks loose. Oh yes, it looks like although an amateur has broken out just a few of them here. Was Mr. Shakespeare one who did this, I wonder? Being the larger one taking this one. Oh, look at this, Mr. Not Home. On the outside, there's just a little ledge. There's something on it. What? Outside? Okay, let's take a closer look. Oh, it's so cold outside. You can feel through the gap. It did snow all last night. It would be cold. But more importantly, what's this on the ledge out there? Well, with snow-covered lumps. And they don't look so covered to me. It's more bars of soap. Soap? Why are bars of soap doing lined up on a ledge outside the window? I have no idea. But the pair of them look rather charming like that. Still, but it's very strange, isn't it? Bars of soap lined up for outside window. Perhaps we should take one. There are two after all. Oh dear. I suppose we could. Oh, what's this? Look here at the soap. Ah. You see in the middle though, there's a patch that's a different color. It's so transparent, but some sort of fancy design, I suppose. Only in Great Britain. Looks like the no Maru flag of Japan, doesn't it? How wonderful. It's probably a very expensive brand. Expensive. I wonder what it's doing in this ramshackle room. Okay. Let's examine. Okay, difficult. Okay. Here we have it. Now, this potion in a large machine looks like a meal of some kind. Ah, this is a gas meal, I think. It seems that in this district, residents pay for gas as they use it with cones. I see. Yes, now that you put it out, that would be such a pain. You tell me excuse me, you tell me you want to have like heat, you have to pay with it for money. I can see there's a sludge here, but it looks like it would take a cone. You mean if I put a cone here? That's right, it would buy you about two hours? So, if you're a poor person with no money, you have to sleep in the freezing cold and dark. Yes, or if you were a scalper and no change, you forget to exchange your money in the bank. Thank goodness there's no me in our office. Oh, that poor man. So young to die. I suppose it was very painful death, being poisoned as he was. I don't know, all we can do is hope that he'd be reborn into a better life. Yes, I suppose you're right. I wonder. Do you think that pulling our hands together in a Japanese pro will help a British soul? Sorry? I'm sure they have a reference at the way for just an occasion like this, actually. This book's entitled The Beginner's Guide to Praying for Departure. The British way! Ah, yes, the British edition. Because it's, I mean, to be fair, it would be different, like, different cultures, of course. It's just weird now. One moment. There's quite a spine on the book, isn't there? You don't just... I'm actually curious about that for this time period, what that would entail. Oh, I can't look at the book. Oh, I can't look at the other place. Wood plank. This is some sort of makeshift stage, I think it is. With the iron cither of the nightly Shakespeare performances. Actors aspire to the great stage must practice for art must not hope, with or without an audience. Fact. A little late now, perhaps you should set up a mock bench for your defense in the office. What? Practice that defense, then you can practice your art every single night. I'm thinking about it. If you promise to don a beard and play the role of judge, I would love to see that. Well, if it would help you achieve your goal, this I have to see. Yeah, fuck this mode. Let's go do that instead. Yes, we are open a clothing hat and only find temperament. Judging by the angle of whip here, the person in question must have been one-handed. Satro. I think perhaps someone's been reading too much of Adventures of Holog Chones. You can never read too much of it, Mr. Nato. Never! It's like how you can never have too much Akis. Just doesn't exist. There's not much to observe on this shop, is it? Just this wine, glass, and ball. Both of them are cracked. Yes, not much use of it. What's the matter? Oh, it's just reminded of a repo, that's all. Prosecute Lone Van Zeeks, he keeps throwing his glasses everywhere. Yes, he's so reckless with his wine glasses. I think it's a waste that he should donate some to the needy. I mean, that would be very kind of him. You can suggest the next time we meet. Oh, Pokemon's officially gave a pronunciation of Rayquaza. It's Rayquaza. I'm sure this is Star World. Okay. Anything else? Oh, teacup. One of the teacups of Mr. Chang's spill and his guest drink from last night. Don't go drinking from him, Mr. Naho. If it's bill, post it inside, in theory. I'm not planning on drinking any. Don't worry, anyways, the cups are both empty. That's true. So was one was Mr. Shane's spills. The other one must have been the cup from Mr. Nasme was drinking from. Wasowski's son was a person, of course. Perhaps we should take these so we can examine them in more detail later. One of these have lion, but one doesn't. It must be the cup from Mr. Chambers was drinking from. It's down on the inside. Tea does have a flame, even green tea. Oh, really? I never noticed that before. You never noticed? Well, I never leave in a cup long enough to leave a mark. I like to go up and down. Drink tea when it's hot. It's the Japanese way, isn't it? Oh dear. Some people seem to have the wrong idea about our culture. Must have been more Japanese. This one doesn't have any markings. This is the teacup from which Mr. Nasame was drinking. Yes, unlike the other one, the inside of the cup is completely clean. Supposed to be drank for contents, but the tea had a chance to leave a mark. Oh, let's go down too. Sorry, Mr. Naruto. Well, if you just slip away, but well, you know, it gets cold. Who wants cold tea? Clearly, I should have instructed you in the proper way to take tea. Looks like you have a good snooping around. Inspector Ferguson, back so soon? After I flew by a low Japanese found in the clink, I went to report this investigation division. 5 minutes in time, this place would be cornered off by the yard. Oh, I see. Well, we better be leaving then. Poor Mr. Nasme must be feeling very low being back in the cell. I mean, that's record time. I'm sure we... What's wrong, Mr. Naruto? If this is the best twist ever, I love this. It's so funny. He just gets up! Out, breathe candle, life by a rocking child, a poor player! That strikes and puts his eyes upon the stage, and then is heard no more! Now, have the song for next part. It's a Terraturbine aid full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Indeed, oh happy day!
What? Walking Dead? Man had a second life, second win. But Phil isn't dead at all. But what was the nonsense he was saying, folks? I think, yes, it was from William Shakespeare's Macbeth. So, query from Act 5, Scene 5. You can look that up that fast. Shakespeare. Well, you couldn't tell the gimmick of his character. So it was that victim Mr. William Shakespeare came back to life. The man had deep been poisoned. It was transpired by a hand killed him. He was taken by emergency care to a nearby hospital for treatment. And Inspector Gregg said evict us from the scene of the crime, wherever that now was. What do you think will happen now? Good question. What a strange situation for Mr. Nosman, arrested for Mo, but then the victim comes back to life. I think perhaps the victim was never dead in the first place. Seems very likely that Mr. Shakespeare did consume the person as we deduced. But was it an accident, attempted suicide, attempted murder? Until the truth been established, I imagine police would keep Mr. Nosman in custody. I suppose so. Let's hope it doesn't come to anything more than a night in the cells. Oh, what's this? What's that man doing over there? He looks like he's trying to see into Soski's son's lodgings. Is there something wrong, Mr. Donovan? Excuse me, could we have a word? Ugh! Why he just dashed out, though? He just ran off. Last game, that's where you saw him. I do too, but I don't remember him. Okay, let's save, and we're gonna move on to Master Duel. I'm not sure if I mentioned yesterday. I don't think I mentioned that Trip Detective Frost got an alternate art. If I did, well, now you know. Propagate one. Okay, I really just want my last 100, if possible. Okay. I mean, I have the gates have a lot of zoom. Let's Ash. Just a melee scoop. The plan was very Ash base. I mean anti-Ash base, which you know it happens. Sometimes Ash just ruins your fucking day. We got the tail top. Ooh. Fantastic, he has an ouch. Yep. I mean, that sucks, but I can play. Tribute. Well, you got an info. Annoying. I mean, I'd take that. 100%. Oh, before I do that, Crystal, does it have to be a Duel? No, it does not have to be a dragon. I'm surprised Crystal Wing doesn't have like a little summoning animation. Man, I take for free victories. Okay, we're both about to level up. So this might be intense. Chrome. This is a terrible hand. I'm playing a terrible works. That's fine. Do I have a level 5? I do. I will not work out with Dice and Coachium. I could tribute, but it would get me nowhere. Sucks. It's a very good card. But Veo sucks. could, but that's fine. Either way, my effect isn't gonna be. I think I'm gonna get tempied. Oh, maybe not. What's that the effect? No, that'd be bad. Okay, enough. God dang, you have all these failures. I mean, that's fine. I mean, it's gonna suck, but it's fine. It's gonna survive the tomb. But if he has a temp on him, that might be awesome! I got my gems. Because if he doesn't negate that, I'll be just dead. Damn well. Like if I was fun playing a deck that I had low experience in. No, which began, yeah. Blow cheeks. Shot. Oh, you got like call. Oh no, okay. Okay. What does that say? Each time? Made that quickly. No problem. Ooh! Not good. Do a number. Gotta do this. It's like a very unconventional way of doing this, but gotta. Okay. Flash changes effect. Bring back. Actually, I really just don't wanna. I can make this work. Very desperately, but I can make this work. I should deactivate that. Oh well. If you get it for our card, yeah. For his effect, down for you. Pointless. You just set a trap directly, right? Yeah. I'm fine with those. Access code taco. Do I just kind of win? I think so. Lean helps. What's gonna happen no matter what? That's fine. Magical mallet. Okay. Wasn't expecting the mallet. Okay. Boom. And I really do not need ass. I accidentally hit no. How did I fuck that up? So spectacularly. I don't even know. I'm assuming that's you with a fish. Might as well make more sense. Manage. Just now. Oh my god, I'm just misplaying. I am just misplaying. I'm flying. Holy shit. Why do I keep hitting no to things I should not be hitting no to? Oh, I just can't be touched? What? The hands was on the God damn. That's just a little punk. Well, I know how to deal with little punks. For multiple reasons. I fucked this up so badly. I deserve to lose. That's me, I'm playing cute, but I deserve to lose. honestly, above anything else. I've got nothing here. I mean, I'm pouring, but hey. I deserve this loss. I fundo and flop so hard. The question becomes, how do I get out of this pick of them? Why am I gonna get no? Yeah, I did those. I'm not even mad at for player. I'm mad at myself. I misplayed so hard multiple times over. Yes. I deserve that. Yeah. I don't want to talk about. Like, I don't want to talk about that. That's pretty bad. Can I get... No. So I'd like to thank you all for coming out. It's been fun. It's been a blast. It's been a real fun blast. Tomorrow would be more Mario Kart World. And then more Great Ace Attorney Tuesday. And then, again, please check out GX Season 1 review. Very be greatly appreciated. And I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll catch y'all next time. Bye!